Good morning, children, and welcome back to our online class of computer science. Children, today we'll start a new chapter. This is a very small chapter, so I'm covering these chapters. So the name of the chapter is Compiling and Running Java Programs. So how to compile and how to run the Java programs? First of all, let me tell you, we have a very simple interface where we can write, compile and run the Java program. That is known as BlueJ. And BlueJ is an application software, okay, which allow us to create, write, compile and run the Java programs. Now the question arises, how this thing happens? First of all, whatever we type, that is source code. Source code is converted to bytecode. Source code is converted to bytecode by the compiler. And the compiler of Java is JAVAC, J-A-V-A-C. So source code means the program code, the code which we type, that is compiled and convert to bytecode. Bytecodes are machine code. Okay, this is a human understandable code. Source code is human understandable code. That means the program written by us, okay, in our languages. Our language is not Hindi or Bangla or Nepali, okay. Our language means Java language, high level language. OOPS concept, okay. So source code is compiled by the compiler, that is JAVAC, into bytecode. Bytecode is a machine understandable code. Machine understand that. But after understanding that, okay, machine understand the bytecode, okay, and one advantageous feature is there in Java, that is Java is a platform independent programming language. That is, Java has its own platform. It doesn't depend on the hardware configuration of our computer. So what happens, this bytecode are interpreted. That means there are interpreter also. So Java support both compiler as well as interpreter. The interpreter of Java, that is JVM, Java Virtual Machine. So Java Virtual Machine is what? Is an interpreter which converts the bytecode, that is machine understandable code, into an object code. Okay, that means then only the exact compiler or computer will execute. That means the program, whatever we type, that goes to this series. First series is source code, means our program compiled to bytecode, then interpreted to object code, then only it is executed, and ultimately we get the result. So Java support both compiler as well as interpreter. Okay, so interpreter of Java is JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Now this compiler, this interpreter, where they exist in Java? So if you remember, when we install Java, means BlueJ, we install BlueJ as well as JDK. Okay, along with the BlueJ, we install BlueJ plus JDK. Now what is JDK? JDK is Java Development Kit. That means it has all the supporting tools. Now what are the supporting tools? Supporting tools like compiler, interpreter, they are stored in JDK. So JDK is the package of tools which are required to compile and interpret the Java programs. Okay, children. So once again I am saying, source code is compiled to bytecode, bytecode is interpreted to object code, then only the programs get executed. And this compiler, interpreter, they are stored in JDK, that is Java Development Kit. Compiler of Java is JAVAC, and interpreter of Java is JVM, that is Java Virtual Machine. Okay, compiler, interpreter both exist in JDK, that is Java Development Kit. Is this clear, children? Now So see children, how we write Java programs in BlueJ. So today I'll be showing you example of different programs like if else, switch case, then looping like for and while. Okay, because for, while and if else, switch case, these are the important topic basically for programming sections. So example I'll be showing you today, understand it properly, so that in the next chapter when I will start the programming part, what kind of programs comes in the examinations, it will be easy for you to understand. Okay, the logic part will be given here in this example. So see this, first of all you have to open BlueJ. Okay, so BlueJ, after opening BlueJ, let me create a new project and let me give the name as class 12. Okay, so class 12, I've given the new project name. Now I'll begin with new class and I'll be giving the name as P1. So without using the function, in a very simple way I'll be doing the program. This is just an example which will help you to understand the logic. So let me first write down the question. Say program to display whether the number is even number or odd number. So this is the question. Okay, and see the question I have written inside the asterisk sign. This question I have written inside the asterisk part. That means this becomes now comment. It is a multi-line comments. Okay, you can even use many line to write. So program always begin with the package, so we need to write the package, import java dot io dot asterisk. Okay, and then import java dot util dot asterisk. Even one more you need to write in some places, so I'll be writing all the three. Dot lang dot asterisk. Lang is optional, but in some program you need to write, so it's better you write this three package in all the programs. Then we need to write the class name, that's P1. Then that is public static void main. So here I've used the util, that means I'll be using the scanner class. I'll be asking the value through scanner class. Okay, so SCANN here scanner, SC is equal to new, then scanner, inside the bracket system dot in. Okay, so close the bracket. Now system dot out dot print, here will ask the number, so enter the number. Okay, so number will be asking from the user, that is int n is equal to sc dot next int. Next int is the syntax by which we ask the integer value through scanner class. So once we ask, now we need to take a decision. So if n modulus 2 double equal to 0, that's what even number. Even number means number which are perfectly divisible by 2. If the number is divided by 2 and gives the remainder as 0, such a number are known as even number, isn't it? So even number is a message we need to display, so inside double inverted comma. So let me close the if part, and else part will be directly system dot out dot print, and this will be obviously the odd number. Okay, either number is even or the number is odd. Now I'll be closing the function and class. Then we need to compile. You get no syntax error, that means program is correct. Close it. Just right click on P1, you get void main, click there. It will ask for the number. Let us type number as 10. You can see, like, I type the number 10, press enter. 10 is what? Even number. So children, this was the program of if else. Okay, that means you need to take a decision over here. So option clear. So this you have learned in your previous class also. It was very simple programs. Okay, so let me make it small so that you can easily understand. Decrease the font, or else we can go to the preference and let me decrease the size, say 15. Okay, so this is the programming part. Okay, so you have the package, then public class name, then curly bracket is there, then public static void main, scanner class, then ask the input. Okay, once you ask the input, you need to take a decision. So if part is there, then if condition matches, it will print even number. Didn't match, it will print odd number. So this is the way how to do the programming. Okay, so children, now let us move to the next questions. That is I'll be doing as P2. Let me open this one and let me write the question here, like program to calculate and display area of rectangle and area of the square. That means two questions I have given here. Okay, let me make as comment this one. Let's close. Now see, this question is about you need to calculate area of rectangle as well as area of square. Two different things are there, so we can use switch case in this. Okay, so package will be almost same. Port java.io.asterisk, then import java.lang.asterisk, import java.util.asterisk. Okay, these three different packages. Then class name as P2, then public static, then void main. Okay, so this part after this, the scanner class, scanner sc is equal to new scanner bracket system dot in, then system dot out dot print. Let us ask one question from the user, that enter your choice. Enter your choice. This means that if the user types 1, then area of rectangle will display. If user types 2, then area of square will display. So the value I'll be storing in nsc dot next int. Okay, so we ask the value. Now we need to use switch case. So switch, I'll be passing the value over here, that is n. Okay, means n is the choice which user gives. Now that n will be shifted in switch so that particular case will get executed. Then curly bracket, then case say 1. Now case 1 itself is another program. So system dot out dot print. Now here we need to write enter
For rectangle we need length and breadth, so enter length. So length part will be stored in int l, say sc dot next int. Now in the same way we can copy this part for breadth also. Okay, the copy part is same, ctrl C and paste is ctrl V. Just let us change the part of length to breadth. Okay, and we have to change the variable also, because different variable for different value. Now let us calculate the area is equal to formula length into breadth, and we need to display system dot out dot print, say message area of rectangle that is plus a. So the case 1 work is over, so we need to write one keyword known as break. This means that another case will not execute. Now the same thing I'm just copying so that it will be less effort for me. Okay, so let us paste this one. Okay, so now two cases are there. I'll change this case to case 2. Now here for square we need only a side. Okay, so enter side. Let us take s. Always take a variable according to question, it will be easy for you to understand. Then area side into side, and here we have to make a changes area of square, that is a only, let it be break. Okay, rest part is same. So now if user type 1 area of rectangle comes, if user types 2 area of square comes. Now what about user types 3, 4, 5 or other numbers except 1 and 2? There is a default keyword for that. So default get executed when switch value does not match with case value. Simply write one message, that is system dot out dot print. You can write here a message that is wrong input, that's wrong input. Okay, and we need to close the default part also. So default part is closed. Now the switch part is closed, function part is closed, class part is closed. Okay, let us compile this one by clicking on the compile options. See error found in class. Now what error found, let us check. Okay, errors found in class. Unreachable statement, that means there is 2 semicolon. Okay, let us close this one, again compile. See, no syntax error came. Let us close p2 void main, enter your choice. Let me give as 2, it will ask a side, I'll give as 20. See, the area of square came 400. Okay, let us take one more example. Say 1, it will ask for length, it will ask for breadth, area of rectangle comes. Now I want to give some other numbers except 1 and 2. Okay, so when we give except other numbers like 1 and 2, then it will go to the default part and default values will get executed. Let us check that also. Let us give say 5. See, wrong input came. So understood children, this is about switch case. Okay, you have multiple options but you are allowed to select only one. That's why break are used in each case. Now let us move to the next question. That's P3. Let me open this one. We write the question first. Say program to display AY multiplication table. Program to display multiplication table. Okay, multiplication table. You know, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, like that. Okay, so this 2, 3, 4, 5 user will be giving, and up to 10 it will display. So let us see this question. Now this is a looping questions. Okay, so package will be same. Import java dot io dot asterisk import java dot lang dot asterisk. Okay, import java dot util dot asterisk, then class p3, then public static void main. Okay, these are the common part. Then scanner sc is equal to new scanner, then system dot in. Okay, now for multiplication table we need one numbers na, like 2 table, 3 table, 4 table, whose table you want to display. So in let me write system dot out dot print. Okay, enter the number. So this is a message, enter the number. Now number is stored in n is equal to sc dot next int. Okay, the number we have asked. Now for the table we have to write the for loop. Int I is equal to starting part of the table will begin by the number given by user, isn't it? So starting part, let us take with say 1, I less equal to, will take up to 10. Okay, so 2 on the 2, 2 to the 4, up to 10. Then I plus plus. Now inside this we'll write directly also system dot out dot print ln. I'll be giving for the new line. Okay, ln stand for new line. Now for printing, first like 2 into 1, so 2 means the value of n, so n, and plus, then into means multiplication sign. Okay, then plus, then 1 2 3 4 5, these are the incremented values. Okay, these values will be given by the value of looping, that is say let us take as I. Okay, so 2 into 1 equal to, again equal to is the constant part, and then plus, then bracket, again I will take the multiplication 2 into, that means n into I will be there. Okay, so this is the logic behind the question. So I'll close this one, let us compile and check. No syntax error. Let us close this one. Void main. Okay, the previous part was not erased, okay, not cleared, that's why that part has been came, no problem. Enter the number, say 2, then 2 table came. See, let me clear it. Okay, always we need to clear so that previous output will be erased. Now whose table you want? Say 12. See, any numbers table easily you can see here using the for loops. Why for loop we have used? Because this part 1 2 3 4 5, this is in a sequence. We know the starting part is 1, we know the end part, that is 10. Okay, that's why for loop has been used. So this is about for loop. Now one more type we'll be doing, that is while loop. So while loop basically are used for digit based question. Whenever you get digit based question, you can use while loop. It's not compulsory that only for digit based you have to use while loop. You can use for other case also, but it is quite easy if you use while for digit based questions. Okay, so let us see this question. P4. Let me write the question first. Okay, let me write the question first. Say program to display, display or display sum of digit of a number, okay, that means one number you have to ask and you have to calculate the sum from that, sum of digit. So already we have learned this thing, sum of digit calculation, that means number we have to divide by 10 and the remainder you get is the last digit of that number. Again the quotient you need to divide. In the same way keep on continuing till the number reaches up to 0. Okay, number greater than 0 your calculation will process. So let us write the package first. So children, now everyone knows the package, isn't it? It's must. Three packages are there. It's very important. Don't make mistake over here. Now class name, this is the compulsory part. P4, then public, static, void, main. Okay, again this is the compulsory part. Then scanner class, because we need to ask the value, new scanner. Okay, then system dot in, so we have to ask one number from user, so system dot out dot print, so message, enter the number. Okay, number I will store in n is equal to sc dot next int, number has been asked. Now some variable we need, like d for digit and s for sum of digit. Now we need to run the while loop. While loop contain only the condition is number should be greater than 0. Now first part, take out the digit, last digit, that can be stored in d using n modulus. Modulus means it will give the remainder. Whenever number divided by 10, remainder is the last digit of a number. Now do the sum, so continuous sum is there, so s plus digit. Okay, then decrease the number so that the loop will store another digit. Okay, so finally after the loop is getting over, the answer will come, that is sum of digit of a number. So let me write here, sum of digit is equal to, that is plus, sum is stored in s. Okay, so let me close this one also and this one also. So let us compile this. Okay, now close this one, p4 void main, enter the number they have said. So number say 123, the sum is 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 6. Let's check. See, it's very simple. Whenever a digit based question comes, always try to use while loop. Okay, it's not compulsory or mandatory, just like you can say it becomes easy if you use these concepts. Okay, and when you have start and end part, a number of steps, use for loop. So children, is this clear, understood what is the concept behind the programming? Okay, this 4 different program which I did are very important. Actually you learn a logic from here. Okay.